So I think it'd be fun. I thought we try to do something different. And we also could stitch on vellum too. I mean, you could hand stitch, you could machine stitch. I think vellum you can do all kinds of stuff with. You know what I mean? It's just kind of one of our basic supplies that we you know what I mean. You just forget to work with.
Morning, everybody.
Good
Hi,
morning.
everyone. Morning, Kat.
I was up last night digging out stuff, planning things out, what I wanted to work on, and got my next thing planned out in here. No, not here, but the other one. This one. I have my next pages planned out in here. Hi, Jill. Hi, Terry. Hi, Pam. So I got a couple new stencils by how you pronounce it? Carabella?
Vicky P.
No, this one.
Oh, Ciabella.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Ciao Bella. Ciao Bella.
Ciao Bella. Maybe that's it. I'm so bad about pronouncing things. Ciao
I like
Bella.
the numbers one.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Like, I found this on Etsy. I couldn't find it anywhere else. And the only reason why I saw this is when I was watching the video with the new paper we bought. They did a flip through that YouTube channel of like other stencils and stuff that they have. And these were two of them, and I found them on Etsy. I really couldn't find. They were hard to find. There wasn't very many shops that had these. And I thought these are cool for going to be cool for the graffiti journal. It's got the gears, got this fence, and I love the numbers. So you could, if you're careful, you would do this, and then use this one, put whatever year you want on it. But I think it's kind of interesting. So
yeah,
these
I like the numbers too.
Yeah, because then you could, again, anything you need it to be. But you're like, this is.
I'm surprised Joggles doesn't have them.
I know they did, and that's the first place I checked was Joggles, and they didn't have it. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. That's the first place I checked. So I'm going to use these in my urban graffiti journals. I have my next ones planned out. Look at her. I'm going to be putting her on here. I love her. So look, she's sitting here. So I'm going to have her on here. And then I'm going to cut this window open. And then I'm going to put her like in behind the window. Like this would have to be smaller, but I might put her behind the window.
Look at that hair.
It looks like the little settee is actually on the street.
Exactly, it is on the street. In the book, it is sitting on the street. That was the cool part. Is the settee is sitting on the street, which made it perfect for this journal. Because I wanted to look like she's sitting on the out in front of this building in the street on the couch. Oh, thanks, Star. Sherry found the Bad Girl stencils on there. I got this one. I got this one. It was like a milk something. Was there? I can't remember the name of the Etsy channel. Milk weed or milk something. Good morning, Darlene. You were a bad girl, 1983. Would I have fun? I was in ninth grade in 1983. I'm sure I was on the verge of having fun and being bad.
I was married for 20 years.
In 1983. Yeah, it's hot here too. It's,
Did you hear about, well, Colleen probably did, the flooding in Kentucky is terrible.
No, actually, I didn't know about the flooding in Kentucky.
Oh my God.
Where at? In like South Kentucky, West?
I don't know.
Mm.
It's unbelievable.
Oh wow! You were 3 years old in 1983. See, now it makes me feel old. You were 3. I was born 1980. Hi, Mystique. Hey, Darlene.
So do we have any word from Kathy? Is she having fun or?
Not a word since we talked to her, I think, when she first got there a little bit, but we haven't really heard from her since. But I think the time frame probably makes it a lot more challenging for us to communicate with her because it's 6 hours ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So because I actually Googled it. So I think she's like 6 hours ahead. So right now, 10, it's already 4 o'clock there. So she probably, knows if she messages us in the morning, it'd be the middle of the night here. So
Right.
yeah, so I can't imagine how hard it was for her to switch to their time and then switch back when she comes home.
Oh, switching back when you come home is worse than when you go over. Because at least when you go over, you're all excited. You have things to do, people to see. When you come home, it's like, oh my God, you want to sleep for 2 days.
Oh, that makes sense.
So she'll be back on next Thursday on your show, right?
Yes, it should be back next Thursday. She's gonna be sleepy, no doubt.
Right.
So, so she's having exactly happy hour. She's getting ready to eat dinner, and I just ate breakfast. Exactly. It's like everybody here, like Joan and everybody's getting ready for dinner when we're on here streaming in the morning. You know what I mean?
Talking about Joan, did anybody hear how that Maryland retreat went?
No.
I haven't heard
Yeah,
a
on
thing about
Facebook. If you go over to Patty Parrish's Facebook page, she's got pictures over there, Eileen, on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I asked her who they were because I only knew a few, and all the people that she named, I didn't know any of them. So I asked her who everybody else was that was there, and then she to tag them, and she did. I didn't know who they were. I only recognized it, so it was just CB and Sandra and her and shoot, who's the other ones over there? And someone else.
Joan.
Joan. No, I don't know if Joan was there. I didn't see Joan. Didn't come up in the pictures.
Oh, there's Sandra. She said she had a great time. Yay.
Oh, hi, Sandra. Good. Nobody talked much about it at all. It was secret.
Well, what happens at the retreat stays at the retreat, I guess.
Okay, she said she'll share on Sunday. I commented on Patty's Facebook and she tagged everybody. Now, who's the other person? Oh my gosh.
Was Joan there, Sandra?
Oh.
Oh,
It's early.
Joan and Paul's 50th anniversary. You were there.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, that's right. Joan and Paul. It's right. So Joan was there. Okay, that's right. Her husband was there. Thank you. Duh. It's still early for me. Like, I'm getting up earlier, but I'm never awake early. I don't hit till the afternoon. It really doesn't. I am not awake till the afternoon. It's like, it's just don't matter. I still can't switch gears. So let's see. How many people is here so far? 24.
Xandra said most of everybody didn't stay up late.
Because
Oh,
you're all getting old.
Yeah.
Eileen. So I got my cast off. I'm still not healed, so the update, and it'd be about 6 weeks. I have to wear the brace for 6 weeks, and hopefully it'll be healed by then. And I'll take this any day over a damn cast. This weighs a lot less than a cast. I can tell you that. So this weighs a lot less. It's a lot less bulky. I don't have that big bump out I had here. So 6 weeks in this, and hopefully my thumb will be healed. You can see it's just still swollen and puffy. Now my thumb is a different color, and so is this, and so is this. And so because what tan I had peeled off from the cast, and then I got darker over that 7 weeks. So I'm like white from here to here. And then as you can see, like this is how weird it looks. I peeled my tan off that I had. And so I guess by the end of the 6 weeks, my thumb should be tan again. And then this is still going to be all white. I'm going to be all white. So that's my status of my thumb. It's still not healed completely. So, I'm more, Xenia, you're not either. Like I'm up, but I'm not mentally awake. So streaming in the mornings like I do is really challenging for me. Lights out at 8 p.m. A lot of locals, so they went home at dinner time. Oh, okay. 8 p.m. I can't imagine when it's daylight going to bed at 8 p.m., especially like a month or two ago when it was brighter. So I'll show you some of the stuff I got. Well, I don't think everybody's here yet. I'm kind of stalling for people to get in here. I will do the flashcard prompts real quick, and then I'll show stuff, and maybe more people will be here. Let me get my book out. All right. And we'll do this. We'll get this started, and that'll kill some more time.
Yeah, and that way everybody can get started on theirs that's playing along.
Exactly. They may not care about the haul. So if you're like, get on with it. Who cares? Get a piece of paper. Yeah, Mr. Bandit, I heard you barking. I'm sure someone's out walking their doggies. Okay. Get my mic back on. Try to remember to keep it back on, so half the time I don't. All right, and I need a pen. Okay. Are we ready? Let's see if we can find one we haven't duplicated. Or you're done. Duplicated. See, told you, not awake. Done. Oop. Dead bird. Ooh.
You've done Daisy.
I was excited. I like daisies. Damn. I was like, ooh, daisies. I like daisies. I don't want to get one I don't like. Eyes. I'm going to go page by page, but I'm not peeking. I promise.
June. Yes, you've done June.
It's probably ones Kathy did since I don't have them checked off.
Yes.
Yes.
I've done this whole section and apparently I get on and see my enabler again. Mr. Ward isn't coiled like this. Tom doesn't like it either. Makes you feel better.
Nope, you haven't done peace.
Woo! Even with my denim one. Let me get that one real quick. Let me double check. I believe you, Helen, but I know I did a denim one. Let's see. Nope, it was ripped 1960s in ink. Okay. All right. Haven't done that one. Cool. Because it's peace. Cool. All right. Yay. Okay. We did not do that because I was thinking of that denim one. 728. All right. Peace. Peggy did really good with her flashcard from last week. We should put that up for everybody to see. Like she did, she's doing the prompts afterwards.
Yes, and you found your lips. That card came out good. You should show it.
I found my lips. That's true, Darlene. I think that's true. And at some point, if we've done them all and this year and we can't find any new ones, for sure we can redo them and do them and use them in a different order. I agree, and it would be totally different. I agree. We will be able to do that. I'm trying not to at this point, just because because I know we haven't done them all. But yeah, we could definitely. I mean, doing these in a different order would change everything. Trees.
Waves.
Okay. Ooh, waves and peace go together. Hope we haven't done that one.
No, you haven't done waves.
Ooh, cool. Those go together. Ocean. Eileen lives with peace every day. Ocean breeze. Draw waves on the shore. Illustrate a person waving. That's different. So if you don't want to do like waves, ocean, you could do a person waving. I mean, it's
a person giving the peace sign.
Yeah, that would work, right?
That's how everybody waved.
That's how I wave. No, I wave like this. Going down the road. Create an abstract representation of waves out on the ocean as a background. Representation of waves. Oh, maybe like the sand with the ripples in it, maybe. I can't think of what else that would be. That's over my head. No notification. Was in the gardening, waiting in vain for my phone to let me know you were alive. So luckily we've just been blabbing. You haven't missed anything. Draw waves in the shape of your hand. That's a cool idea, Xenia. I actually have a hand stencil by Megan Quinlan. That's a good idea. I might even have, I don't know if I have a piece hand stencil. I'm thinking of the iron-on. All right, one more. I'm going to stay in this area here. Oop, we did sushi. Oh, that's awful. Did paper planes. That was challenging. Okay. Oh, the letter O.
Nope, we haven't done the letter O.
All right. Use the letter O prominently in your spread.
Hi, CB. Glad you're home.
You missed the blabbing. You enjoyed the blabbing.
No, we saved this. We saved it, Sophia. We were waiting for you. Peace, waves, and the letter O. Okay.
Thanks, Dar. So use the letter O promptly in your spread, paint, draw, or collage something that starts with the letter O. Wow, that's challenging. What starts with the letter O? It goes with ocean.
Ocean waves.
It goes with the ocean. I'm such a moron in the morning. Told you, not awake. You get me another 3-4 hours, I'll be right there with you. Ocean. Duh. What do you use for O for ocean? Ocean waves. What else? Let's see. Let's see. Peace.
Make it look really nice, and it's peaceful waves.
Peaceful waves. Which goes with that peaceful.
Yes, and the peace sign is the shape of an O.
Oh, that's true. Peace sign. That is the shape of an O. Hello. Oh. Peace bubbly waves. Sophia was right with you on that. Is it octopus peaceful?
No. They're very peaceful when they're served at a restaurant.
Or an ostrich? Okay. Now everybody, if they're not interested in the haul, can work on your cards. Oh, good one. Use your O's to look like bubbles. Hi, Kim. Good morning. Blue-ringed octopus covered in O's. Oh, that's true. When you think about like an octopus's legs, all those little like suction cup things on its legs,
Yeah.
would look like little O's when you think about octopus legs. They have the little suction cup things on their legs. I don't know who that is, Kimberly. Oh, that's a good one. Headlights on a hippie bus. I don't know if I can draw a hippie bus well. This is my representation. There's my representation. There you go. All right. Headlights. It looks like boobs or a shirt. You could do that. It could be boobs. It could be a bathing suit top. There you go, bathing suit top. Is that peaceful?
You'll have to write all these on your mind mapping sheet for the letter O.
Or you could look at this as looking like they kind of look like sunglasses too. Sunglasses could be like put them out like this and then make them in sunglasses. Yeah, the hippie sunglasses would be round. Bathing suit. Nah, I don't know. It's got belly button ring happening here. Triple D's. Or A cup. Oh shit. Let's see. Hand making. Okay, sign for the O. Hand making. Okay, sign. I don't get that.
Oh, when you make a circle with your
Oh, this.
glass. There you go. Yeah.
Oh Lord, but I can't draw hands. I ain't happening. Let's see. Pretend those are fingers. Okay, that would be Dee Dee. Okay, the hand sign. Oh my gosh, it'd be like doing those X-rays, having to hold my hand all weird. Oh, that hurt. Doing the okay. That's a good one. Thank you for interpreting that since I'm still not awake. Peaceful waves drawn inside a circle. Oh, that's good. That should be more like that. Those are like scallops. Ooh, I like that. Waves in a circle. And then if you wanted to like embellish it more, you could add fish or mermaids or whatever in your little ocean. And then the circle also could turn into a globe, like a snow globe.
Oh yeah, snow globe.
Take it, find a peaceful looking ocean, picture it, and cut it into a circle. Oh, yeah. Oh, like a calendar. Yeah, cut a circle of a ocean image, and then you don't even have to draw it. If you have, which could be from like a calendar or magazine, and then do that in the circle. Because it doesn't have to be, it says the letter O though, but you would just do like this with the ocean and then put the big, then put an O on it and say ocean. So you're comboing it. Well, these are good ideas. I do have a wave stencil. I have some stencil girl.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, what's happening where you're at, Eileen?
Oh, a kidnapped child. It went off on my phone. Sorry.
That's okay. Oh, I hate hearing those the Amber Alerts. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know my car is missing a bumper. That would help. I didn't think of what my poor car needs. It definitely needed a bumper. And my tires should have been down here. Look at my poor car. Like, what else does this thing need? Eileen's car is being raided. They're like, They're taking all her art supplies for evidence. All right, let me do the. Everyone's got the prompts for now. I got lots of ideas. These are gonna be fun. I am more excited about this prompt now with all these good ideas.
Yeah, these prompts are pretty good.
They are pretty good.
Compared to the, what was it last week? Write down something you don't like, cover it up, and all that other stuff.
That was awful. Flirt. I was like, what? Well, at least all of them in combination, like a color wheel and flirt.
Yeah,
that was
abstract color wheel.
that was hard. I found my lips later, so I put it on Facebook, but I found it on the floor. It was under my chair wheel.
Yeah, those are perfect for the abstract color wheel thing.
Exactly. I mean, 4 different colors right there. So I found my lips. So and it came in last week, and I'm like, I lost my lips, and they're like, that's coming to the stream, and you go, I lost my lips. That's it. Only here.
CB, I don't think we've ever gotten heat alerts that I know of.
I don't get heat alerts.
We do every day lately. Poor CB, man. Tennessee. I'm sorry, not awake. Texas. Oh, put your mic back on, Colleen. Texas has been, the heat's terrible. I know she lives in Texas.
Heat alert is bad, but all of the flooding that's going on is worse.
See why I got excited about daisies?
Yeah.
I don't know how. I think I tried to get this, and they were sold out, and Joggles got them back in. So,
that's nice.
Isn't that pretty? I love daisies. So I was looking, trying to get to the 50 to get the half off shipping, and I was like, how do I not have this? I went and looked through my stencils. I'm like, and then I saw that it was restocked, I think. So I'm like, they must have been sold out. As I can see, it's a really pretty stencil with all the layered daisies.
You went and ordered stuff at 3 a.m. You probably went right by it.
Good point.
Does anybody ever watch that Katie's Tribe of 5? I think it's where she sells.
I haven't in a while.
I usually don't, but yesterday it popped up, and she had taken the black part of sunflowers and is making a dye out of them. Oh, I'm so surprised that the dye turned out red.
Wow.
Well, I know what you're talking about. When you said a dye, I thought you meant a cutting thing. You mean a dye. Okay.
You boiled them, you mean?
I saw that, Eileen. It's like a pink color in a jar that she's.
Yes.
Did she actually put it down on something and use it?
No, she said, I was only there for a few minutes. I think she said she's going to leave it sit for another couple of days.
Yeah, I think it was the seed part.
Huh. And it comes out pink like that.
Yeah, the seed part.
That's cool.
Huh. That's creative. I wouldn't have thought to do that.
The heck with that. I want sunflower seeds to eat.
That would be from sunflowers. They're not daisies. Was it sunflowers or daisies centers?
Sunflowers.
Okay, because they both have centers, and then the seeds, and the coneflowers have got tons of seeds. The birds really like those.
Well, go out and you'll try and boil. I don't know whether she boiled it or what.
I think maybe outside. I'm so allergic to like grasses and everything else. I probably would have to do it all outside on my grill or something. This one is the chicken wire stamp from the new art by Marlene, and I didn't order the chickens. I couldn't make up my mind because the chickens had hats on them. I couldn't decide if I wanted a chicken with hats or not. I may go back and order them. I couldn't decide, but I did get the stamp. I have several chicken wire stencils, but I don't remember having a stamp. So I did get the stamp. Her chickens had polka dots and hats on them, and I couldn't decide if I want them or not. So I figured I'll be going buying more. So as long as they don't run out of them. I got the paper elements. It's called Back to Nature, and she had like a funky bird stamp. I think those sold out. It had a flamingo.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, so you had the funky bird stamps. They sold out at Joggles. And you can see it says houses, flowers, bows. And here's a sunflower for you, Eileen.
Did you see those paper artsy stamps, the houses?
Yeah, they've been sold out on Joggles. They got them in and they sold out before I could order them.
They are really nice.
I have to wait for those to come back in. I'm going to get those when those come back in. Those sold out like you told me about them, and they were sold out when I got done streaming.
Wow.
Like, gone. And I was like, well, that's disappointing. So everyone else loved them too. So that's on my, I think I did a notification on Joggles when I get them back in. I definitely want to get those. I like the rainbows, even the black and white. You could color those. And the flowers are kind of interesting because they're white. You can color these in any color you want them to be, or leave them white. Here's some more of the birds that she had that were stamps. I love this. This one is a part of another stamp she has with the jar, and I really just love the bird. And there's some of the crazy birds that's in that stamp set that's sold out. The chicken is not in here. I was really disappointed. I was hoping the chicken was going to be in the stamp block, and it's not. Because then I could have had the chicken without buying the stamp. So that's probably why they're not in here. Someone else probably thought of that. So she had a bug stamps. She had those. I think those are still available. I don't know anyone else besides Joggles, honestly, that carries Art by Marlene. I feel like they're almost like an exclusive. I feel like at least for the U.S. And the ladies, the faces. Oh, yeah, and here's the different hair. So you can do the ponytails and put different hair on. I'm pretty sure in some other packs, there's some hair. So you might be able to, you should be able to mix and mingle some of the hair from the other ones. I like the owl. I think that was part of the jar. I like this bird. And then some more ladies. And then this is interesting. This is I love like Art by Marlene comes out with like something that no one's ever done. They had vellum, paper, stamps. There's a whole bunch to this. So I didn't get it all, but they have a lot that goes with this.
She didn't get it all yet.
Yet might be the key word. So these are the frames. And you can leave the centers in, or you can pop the centers out and put and mix and mingle them, really, maybe. And put these on your papers. I love the giant frames. They're huge. This book is big. So like this one, you can see has this frame, and I think, yeah. So that would pop out there. And you can use the scallops. She did, the owner of Joggles, She did a page with the cat. This pops out around the cat. So then you can, she did this one. It turned out really cute. I think she used a bird on his head or something. I can't remember. Yeah, she has joggles. You can go to their blog and see the videos. But look how cute that is. Thank you, Dar.
What size are the pages?
You're listening with your headphones outside. She's safe. She's listening. She's not seeing them. Let me see. Let me grab a.
They look big.
This thing is huge. Oh, of course, it's 7. Oh, they have weird measuring. It's just. We have weird measuring. However you want to look at it. I'm going to round up. I'm going to say 10.5 by 7.5.
Wow, that's good size.
Well, you can see like these, which are bigger than what they used to be, because these used to be a bit smaller. And how much bigger this is than this. It's huge. The rainbows. This is neat. I've never seen anyone make giant frames with their paper lines. I think this is. She does come up with her own ideas. That's for sure. So again, this was a 3 for. Some are 2. Some are. Let's see. There's that one, or is this one split apart? Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's go to my house journal. There you go. Look how cute that is. And it pops out. You know, if you're a card maker, couldn't you like fold this and make a 3D card? You know, like where they make them like pop out. I'm not a card expert by any means, but so yeah, I think this is just a really cool concept. Now you also could do like, if you just left this, not take it all the way out, just be like if you had this in a junk journal, you could use this as say you just pop it part way out as a pocket.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So it's kind of busy, so there. So you could do that. So you could take these little frames and put these in your journals, and that could be a pocket. And there's clouds. There's just a basic frame. This one's got all of this. Of course, there's houses on the side. These frames are nifty. I was like, I think that one's in the front already. I thought this was pretty cool. Now, this one is a solid frame. You use this or this. The rainbows don't punch out. I love that it's just her doodles. You know what I mean? That she made the frame with. That one's just the edge. This one's just the edge. These are the more solid ones in the back. That makes sense. So you have a choice of if you want to use this as a solid. There are these houses punched out in the front of the book. And then this one it's a solid. Oh, sorry. So you get 2 of each. So you got options. I didn't realize that. So I thought that was neat. So this is what I got so far. And I got the daisies because I was like, daisies. Okay. So the other one I got is who makes this one? The Gardener's Delight is made by Craft Consortium.
And all this came from Joggles?
This did not. This came from one blah blah. I always say One Life to Live because that was a soap opera. It's called Only One Life Creations.
Where did you find those? Or that company?
It was shared to me from Joy Carter. Called me about the website, and they sell things at discount, but you got to get quick because they sell out fast. So what stuff they do get in, they sell at discount, and it sells fast. So this one I bought, of course, because there's chickens. Now this is a goose and not a duck, but that's okay. It's got the watering pot, the rain boots, the vegetables, the flowers, the pot, the gloves. It's just a really cute, which will be good. I still have a few pages left. Hold on. I have a few pages left in the garden journal I started. So I haven't completed this yet, so I could use it in here. I have been updating it. See, I updated my cast, even stuff that's happening. There's my cast, some of my artwork, and some updated flower pictures. I took why am I doing this so bad today? I added some other ones. Where are they at? Hold on.
Devin wants to know if you have any chicken brads.
I do have chicken brads. I do. I have chicken brads. Oh yeah, and then this was from a magazine. This is like my first tomatoes. I got 2 different kinds, and then I put Dee Dee's printed out her little doll with the cherry tomato, and then started the Barbie photography. I've been posting some of that on Instagram because of her, so I put that in there. And let's see. Oh yeah, that was my first strawberry. I put that on this page with the little when I was buying berries. Save that. So anyway, I have updated few. Here's some more photos. This is some of my, here you go, some of my purple cone flowers, my black-eyed Susans, Shasta daisies, and in my garage art I did. And so anyway, so I have been working on this. I still got to do a back cover and still got to work on this some more. If I finish it, if I don't, I will next year. The stamps are with, they're really cute. You can see the little gloves, the flower gloves, watering can, the boots, the little carrot stamp, and chicken and goose. And then look at the ribbon. The ribbon also has the little boots, Gardener's Delight. This has the carrots and then some texture. So that's that collection. This collection, this goes with it. Oh no, this is with this one. Never mind. I get bits and pieces of this one. This one is the Simple Stories Nature Bits. And oh wait, I gotta go backwards. I forgot. Here's the other. I did get the doodads to the Gardener's Delight. You gotta get the little chip. I love these. I hate chip. I really don't. I just don't like chipboard anymore. These are in between. This is not you see how theirs is not a super thick chipboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would prefer no chipboard or a really thin chipboard. But this goes with the Gardener's Delight with the shovels, the chickens, the carrots, just all that good stuff for your garden journals. And that went with that one. Let me put this in here. Got all mixed up. This is the Lakeside Paper by Simple Stories. My daughter goes to the lake. I actually don't go to a lake, but I had to get it because it's got ducks in it and the little cattails and trees and, all that good stuff. And I thought this was a neat stencil. That went with it. So it's called it's a net. They can use that for anything. I'll give you a flip through the paper. Say Yes to Adventure has trout, butterflies, canoes. There's a little wood fence with flowers and butterflies. In the forest, you hear the wisdom of your soul. Nature is the greatest to be. And I love this because I have a mom mallard and 3 ducks that's up there, and they're about half the size of her. There's some butterflies, plaid paper. This is what comes. I got the smaller size. There's some frogs, some greenery. So they have obviously the 12 by 12s. I love this turquoise plaid one and this one. This is one I got at a big size with the mallards. And so if you go any camping or nature lake stuff, you might like this pack for scrapbooking, honestly. So I think this would be a great, and then it repeats. So you get 2 of each. And then here's like the bigger version. So I got a few individual sheets because I had to get this one with the mallards on it. And on the back is that pretty turquoise plaid. I really like that turquoise plaid. I've never seen turquoise in a plaid. It's always reds and Christmas colors. And then the big sheet of this one. And then this one just has some stickers with it. So it has fun times, float away, simple life, escape from it all. I like these because they look like paint swatches. So these could be used in your color journal too. And like I said, just cute little stickers to goes with the collection. So, and then I got all the little guys to go with it. But yeah, I really am enjoying getting all the little, what do you call it, ephemera that goes with a lot of these pages, because you could just make your own background papers if you don't use their scrapbook papers, and just use these and intermingle them with other ones. They don't have to be used with just this one. And I'm really enjoying mixing and playing with all the little ephemera packs that come with all these. Just like I didn't buy the 49 Market paper, but I bought like all the 49 Market rub-ons because they're really pretty. Look how many is in here. There's tons. So I figured these would be fun. Oh, look at all the little arrows. This could be fun too. So I just got to remember what's in here. Remember to use it, right? That's half the challenge. So I know I have a little camping stencil I bought. I think it was last year. And I got it. It's like I think I got it at Joann's maybe. Just one of the, kind of like the who makes it? The ones that they used to just make. They're old. I don't know if they're folk art or, anyway. I used it to do a fun page with Tim Holtz people, and it had the boat and stuff. I can't remember what journal that was in. Eileen liked it, whatever it was. Eileen liked it. And this one's got the bears and trees and frogs. I love all these little fly fishing. Dee Dee, doesn't she go to the lake sometimes once a year with her family?
Hubster does.
Yeah, okay. I knew one of them did. And she takes like her art stuff with her. But this one,
oh yeah, sometimes they do go fishing at the lake.
Yeah, so this has got like little fish, trouts, mushrooms, of course, my favorite, mallards, and butterflies, dragonflies. You see all the cute stuff that's in here. So yeah, if you do any sort of camping, lake, whatever, I think I don't. I go to the lake to feed the ducks. And I sit at the lake, but that's as far as it goes. But it didn't stop me from buying it because it's really pretty.
When you store those, Colleen, do you store the whole kit all together, or do you piece them out?
I'm starting to do that now. I think the ones I got at Tuesday mornings, I threw in a drawer because I had them all out of their packages. I don't know what went with what, and I threw all those in drawers. I think these I'm going to keep, like you said, in it together. Like we worked last week on the Baja's paper line, and this is one of the things that folders you get on Amazon. I think Dee Dee showed these, and like I have the stencils in here, the rub-ons, all the little all the little die cuts, and even this. I think the 8x8, like this will fit in here. The 8x8 fits in here, and the only thing that doesn't fit in here is the 12x12.
Take that out now.
What?
What?
Take what out?
That paper pad.
Why?
Does it go with that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scared me. I thought I was in trouble. I went into kid mode. I went into kid mode. I thought I was in trouble. Like, what'd I do?
And you enabled Dee Dee. She got the Bauhaus paper.
Oh, she did get the Bauhaus paper. I haven't
Yeah.
got to watch her. I only watched the beginning of her stream, and then I went to go to work out now. Okay, she got this is cool paper. It is super cool paper. Yeah, the others, like I said, it depends on what you're into. If you're not into nature or whatever, you'll be like, I'll pass. It's just whatever your jam is. So, this is a pack that Eileen and I got. This is a Carabella. How we decided it's pronounced?
Ciao Bella. I think
Ciao
Ciao Bella. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Dave was scared out of her headphones.
Sorry, Dave.
It was like God was speaking. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Terry. Anyway, Jane. Looking down, not looking up at Chad. And Devin. Eyes are watering. Mystique, I think I said hi to her. If I missed you coming in, I'm sorry. My eyes are watering. Oh, that's funny. I got that. Now that needs to go. I think I need a wingnut book or something. A version of Dee Dee's wingnuts. I gotta write that down. Let's see. That one's a good one. I gotta write that. I'm like, Dee, I think that. Okay, I need to start a wingnut book because that was really good. Oh, Lordy. What would I do with my pen? Shoot. Ciao sounds like goodbye in Italian. That was like God speaking. Shoot. It scared me out of it. Oh, you guys crack me up. I tell you, Eileen, you're a character. God, that's funny. I gotta keep that up here. I need a good laugh, man. That was awesome. So Eileen and I bought this paper called Engine of the Future by Ciao Bella. Thank you, because I'm gonna totally mess this up. If you go to Ciao Bella's YouTube channel, she does a flip of the paper line there. And I saw it at Joggles, but I wanted to see, what each of the papers look like. And of course, I love the brick wall. So here's your gears. I got this is the what size was this, Eileen? A4?
A6, I think.
A6. Eileen likes the backgrounds, and the backgrounds are cool. So you got to choose. So if you don't want to choose, get 2 packs. They have a lot of, it's just like mechanicals and gears, and it's almost like, how would you describe it? I mean, it's almost like it's steampunk, but these almost look like, I don't know, like bones. How would you, the birds? I don't know how to describe it. It's like steampunk, but it's a little different. So
I wish the colors were brighter, though.
Yeah, Eileen, I should, yeah, you can see they're kind of washed out. They're not quite as washed out as they look on my screen. See if I can zoom in. Let's see.
Yeah, they look very muted.
I gotta move my camera up. Let's see if that's any better. Yeah, they are muted. This one's probably the most colorful of the group.
Did you order them, Eileen?
Yes.
She did. Yes, she did. This is her style. Eileen's jam is how would we, Tim's Holt style, and gears, and she likes some of Bella's and Tim Holtz. This is, as soon as I saw this, I was like, this is your jam.
Yeah, like
I don't do cutesy.
She doesn't do cutesy. She likes daisies, but she doesn't do. That's the only flower, I think, because you did that at your wedding, right?
Yep.
And so there's lots of quotes you can cut out and bees. There's the background. They do have some really pretty backgrounds with this paper. This is, to me, like, it's got the blueprints in the background, industrial. Yeah, there's some tags. Now, Eileen got me into getting Tim Holtz Bugs stamps to use with this, and then she tried to talk me into getting the light bulb die and the bug dies, and I'm like, maybe the bulb die. The bug dies, there's a lot of Teresa and everybody who can like layer all these, like run it through in all these different colors and then paper piece all that together. That is not for me.
The bulb die is nice.
The bulb die is a consideration because that's only 3 pieces, I think.
Yeah.
That you would put in there versus the bugs. I don't have the patience.
The bug die is just one die. After you stamp, you cut the stamp out.
Well, I mean, okay, I stamped the bug stamp and then cut it out.
Right.
Right. That's why I got the bug stamps.
Yeah, but you didn't get the die.
I don't know. Why would I need the die?
Maybe. Good luck cutting all those bugs out.
Oh, you're saying I would stamp them and then lay the die on the stamped image, or cut them out and then stamp on the die image? Which way?
Either way.
Because I was thinking I had a paper piece, those suckers, and I just don't.
No, I don't like that paper piece, and we got to put all those different layers on.
Yeah, and print them out and like cut them out like all these different colors. I mean, God bless the people who can do it, like the patience to do that, like Teresa and everything. But that's not for me. That's too much. And the pieces are tiny, and you'd have to use tweezers, and yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't have the patience. I like his dies that like the butterfly and the moth, and you just do boom, boom, one paper. Because I guess I'm lazy. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Okay, I keep losing Jane's thing. I'm gonna stick it over here. So this is the same.
Kat's asking what the paper line is called again.
It's called Engine of the Future. CBCLO54. Oh, A4. Yeah. And now they have these in other sizes. This is just the sizes that they have this in 12 by 12 too. I really love, see, these are a little different than what these were. So these 6 by 6 are a little different than the A4. Look at this bird. So that's some really neat images. And I love the rusty sides and what do you call this? Steel.
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
That's steel. That's neat. This is the same background as the other. So I ended up, and here's the little tag. So I got the 6 by 6 and the A4. They have this in the 12 by 12. So whatever you like.
The steel blue color with that rust is really, really pretty.
Oh, it is. That's what Eileen and I were talking about that we liked, was the steel blue, like this blue and the rust, and then the cracks, and then and on the other side, that looks really cool together. And I think I saw a paper pack with metals somewhere. I don't remember what store I saw that. One of them had, it's whoever makes those brick ones I have, I think now has a steel paper one. And it might actually look really good with this paper, which I probably should have bought it. There's like I don't know if that's an eagle or, I don't know, but it's just it's just different. If you got patience, talk about patience. They don't cut them out for you. You have to cut these out yourself. This is the fussy cut pack. So it reminds me of the books that we buy. You have to cut them all out. You got to cut these suckers out yourself.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat, for putting in the link.
So helpful. We so appreciate you doing that every week for us.
And Devin said she finally got some rusty car infusions.
Oh, yes, that's the best one. That is the best one of the group. And I actually have several, and I keep this close by. I love the rusty car. I'm glad you got this. This is a great one. So this is it's a fussy cut pad. And here's all the birds. And again, it's the 6 by 6
and it's so that you can fussy cut them out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can fussy cut out all these birds. There's light bulbs. Fuses. Yeah. So it's going to take some patience, but at least it's not paper piecing. So I would rather fussy cut than paper piece. That's where I lose my mind. Clocks. You use this in your collages, like these as clocks. Typewriter letters. We get a bunch. That way, if you need the same, that's on the back. It looks like you get 4 per thing. Okay, so on the back side, it's this. Back to the steel. Here's the light bulbs. Tim Holtz has a light bulb die. You have 4 of each. Chains, gears. There's a fly. Good luck fussy cutting him out. With those little arms, I cut the arms off and draw those back on. There's a way of fussy cut fly arms. No way.
Devin wants to know, can you use your brother scan and cut to do that?
If we the downside to the brother scan and cut, it only works if we trace it. Right, Eileen?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's what Kathy said. We have to outline it. if we wanted to cut. That's the downside. So we at least have to outline it with black marker, and then it will cut it. So that is the downside to the Brother Scan and Cut. It, unless there's a really dark, I like the background on this one. Unless there's a really dark background, it doesn't cut it out. I'm pretty sure we'd have to draw around it. You couldn't draw around no fly. Either from fly legs. I don't think it could do that. I think it would be too fussy. So you get 4 of each. And then this is all, that was ones from the front. So that's that pack. So I don't remember if they had anything other than paper. At least Joggles did. Now other places might have some chipboard. I don't know. Die cuts. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I got these from Joggles. I'm not sure what else is available with this paper alignment layout. Like there's mechanical B. It's pretty cool.
It's a nice
different.
pack.
It's different. It's kind of like, kind of like the, Stamperia's Bajas is really different, and I think, this is just really different. You might not need a ton of it. You might not use it a ton, but it's just different. The other thing I did this a couple days ago is, do you remember when we made these with Shuki art? Shinuki art. I knew I'd mess that up. So we made these little index cards following one of her tutorials Kathy and I did a while back. And so I finally got enough of the Heidi Swaps cards, and I just I glued 2 Heidi Swap cards together because these are pretty flimsy, and then attached this to it so I could put this in here because I never did anything with these that we made.
That looks really good in that Rolodex.
Yeah, so I added. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea. So this is that Kathy did a while back. I just had them sitting and I didn't do anything with them yet. And yeah, I like how they turned out. So I added those. And then I had a few. Now I can't figure out. I was trying to figure out where I put the other cards last night. I had some other ones that we had sprayed, but I hadn't done anything with. You can see I sewed on them. That was trying out that clear gel. And so I used Megan's bird stencil, and that was from Megan Quinn Stencils. And then I did some stamping, spraying, stitching, whatever. And I just added that. I finished that one. There's several other backgrounds I did that I haven't finished yet, so I'm going to add that to it. So that's all I think. The rest are all blank.
Devin says your Rolodex is so yummy. I agree.
It's
Devin,
full and fluffy, so I got all the, and then I have the other. So then and Kathy figured this out. So she said, yeah, once you get enough cards in it, it doesn't flip upside down. So I was like, this is dumb. It flips upside down. And so Kathy told me if I got enough cards to fill it up, which I still may have, like this fills up now. Once I start adding 3D items, I may have to start taking some of these out. It might be too many. But then they fit the other Rolodex I have. It fits the other Rolodex. So they won't go to waste because these cards fit that other Rolodex we were working in where we did the house ones and stuff. So if I leave this out, hopefully I'll start remembering to use it. So even if you want to do like one that's like, let me see, I may have too many in here. That's like Bajas. And then you want to do one of these in it. And you might want to do, one of these in it just to kind of remind you. So, as a reminder of some of the paper packs you have. You know what I mean? It could just be almost like a catalog to.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, think about all the paper packs we have. And
But then Colleen would have to get 12 more Rolodex.
Yeah, that's true.
So besides putting your art in here, oh, here you go. Hold on. I'm gonna
Like
put
a
this.
little,
I'm gonna put this in here.
like a paper pack sample card.
Yeah, like do some paper packs sample card. Yeah, like you forget what you have. At least music sheet stuck to it. That's all right. Glue that down. Never mind. It's sticking to that. Yeah, use it for everything. I'm gonna put Jane's thing in here because that was just outright funny. All right, I'm gonna put this on here.
Sophia wants us to check out her post that she did that she's working on today for Junk Journal July.
Oh, okay. If you bring it up, I can post. I'll pull it. I'll put it on there.
Okay.
I don't know if I glued it very well. Okay, I'm gonna put that on here, and I'm gonna write down the date because how that goes. Today is July 28th, 2022. Eileen. Live stream. There you go. So so I think you could do anything you want. I mean, I think I get in my head that like, oh, this is going to be specifically for this or that, and that's the one thing that Kathy doesn't do, and I have to remind myself that I don't have to do that. It doesn't have to be just designated for one type of thing. It's more interesting that it's different, and Dee Dee doesn't work that way either. It could be, I'm cutting these off, sorry. Can't fussy cut and talk. And I got to remind myself of that. So if I want to put my quotes in here, artwork we do, paper samples, or do a layout of each little paper pack as a reminder of what we have. Again, or stencils.
Sophia's link is right there in the bottom.
Oh, thank you. Stencils too. You could do a little stencil and write down whose stencil it is and have that. Ooh. I used a dermal filler to keep my eye firm and plump. It's called Cake. That's good. Look at all the details.
I love how she lettered it.
That's again so cool when you make lettering into art. It's just a quote, but it's like she made lettering into art and making the cake. What's the A? Does that look like kind of like waffles? And like
it does look like waffles.
The C looks like a donut, maybe, or cookie.
Yeah. Yes.
E is like a bread.
Yes.
K might be those little tiny colored sandwich things, or what are those? It's colored dessert things. Oh, crap. I don't know what they're called. That's really good.
Yes, it is.
That's something else you could do with the Rolodex too. If you want to, you could also do sample handwriting things in here like she just did. Use it for keeping track of your paints. Enough of those. Write down, the paint, your watercolors, your papers, your, just everything. It doesn't have to be one thing. That's what will make it more interesting. And that's something that I have to remind myself that Kathy doesn't worry about being just one thing. And that's what makes her books interesting. I added two. Write this down one second. add it to my color journal. And you can get the refills, Jill, for the Heidi Swaps cards also on Amazon. If you want to be lazy like I did, you can, because it's just, to me, just easier. You get like 100. I think there is three or four, I can't remember, 3 or 4 packs of the hundreds in here. And I think I bought 4. I wasn't sure how many I needed. And I think I didn't use quite all 4. And I'll show you what I did the other. So what I did with the others, like if this, say this is, I would have too many cards once it starts getting fluffy. But in the meantime, till it starts getting filled with stuff, it now stays open like it's supposed to. And Kathy leaves these sitting on her desk. I think she went through, like she did a ton of these at one point.
Yes.
And she just got on a roll and she did a ton of these. And then I was talking to her offline privately, and I saw this thing on her desk, and I'm like, how is yours not up? Mine was like, boop, it was upside down. You put 2 or 3 things in this thing, gravity, and it hangs upside down. Fill the sucker full of papers, then start working in it. So then the extra ones, they fit the Rolodex. So this is a vintage Rolodex. These are also Heidi Swap. These tall cards. I think I got these at Tuesday mornings. They have, I think, a couple sets of these also on, you can't see, on Amazon. So these are all the Heidi Swap ones that's made for her spinner. I think Kathy is the white one. I had the black one. They come in different colors. But these fit the regular vintage roll deck. This is for the itty bitty one, but they fit this too. So you can also, any over here, if you buy it and you're like, I didn't quite need 4 packs, well, just put the extra in this one, so it won't go to waste. Because she had like little vellum ones. That was funny. This one, I don't remember what we did with this one. The wax. They did the wax seals. Yeah, so there's a little see-through one. So anyway, so they won't go to waste. And what I did is I took the extra, all these that I didn't use, I just put them in the back of this one because I might decide to use it. And then, these were the bunch of neat ones we made. When we made like a group of the index cards, we also made these, which Eileen found for us. It was one of Tim Holt's people that made these?
Yes. And
we made a whole bunch of these. I used Megan Quinlan's bird stencil. We used Tim's Field of Notes. I think all these were from the Field of Notes. Now this die thing was Elizabeth Design die, but Kathy's she did some too. I don't remember what hers looked a little. I mean, they look different and the same. So these were fun too. And then we used the Heidi Swap punch. If you don't get these, you can get her punch. But I worked on her cards. She does have a punch too. So that's what you can do with the extras. So it's cool that they fit the indexes, like the Rolodexes. Sorry. Let's see. So I'll show you what I did. So I went in here to my color journal that Kathy got me started on. I started some of my color, what's this called? Mind mapping. So I started on some of that, not very many on my own. There's red. I started some of that, just got it started. So I remember to do that. I added a few more images I found that I liked. This one was for blue. I love this bird. Love this bird with the blue feet. And
That's cool.
oh, look at his feet. It's so cool. So I added that in the blue. And again, I think this is this kind of is just a fun. I think the color journal idea is started by Dee, and she started in January. And then this is Kathy's take, which how she started working in this. And we both had this giant book from Amazon I bought forever ago. And this was Dee Dee enabled, I think. Or is it Kathy enabled? I lose track. Anyway, so I started with a few, I want to remind myself that I want to do the mind mapping on every one of them. So then I took the Bauhaus girl and I drew her myself, and then I colored her in and from the page and put it in my yellow file. So, and I think this would be fun. I think I'm going to draw the little Bauhaus girl on all the pages and color it in for the color.
That's cool.
And this was, I think I used some Poscas on this, and I used some of these. I used the yellows. Yeah. I used the yellows from here because this was a really neat yellow. So I used a little travel watercolor and some Poscas to color her in. And I was so happy with how simple she was to draw. And I thought, how neat. So I need to do like a girl to each color. Then I had this, I found out. So what I just went through is I want to make sure I mind map every color. I put some paint swatches down and I had in my stash. I think that's all I did. I started the brown. We worked on this stream. Look how many we came up with. This is when I get help. And this is when I do it on my own.
I like yours better.
This is when I get help. This is by myself. This we were experimenting with the new walnut ink. So again, like that ended up being great for this. And then we did this, oh my God, funky chicken butt page, which is so busy. They were practicing with Robin's new stamps. Thanks, Devin. Turquoise page we started. Remember, I just slapped my jelly plate down because it just went all wrong, and I just smushed it in the book. That's the other thing you can do is just take your jelly plate and smush it in the book, and you could do a bunch of backgrounds, pens, paint, doodle, draw, collage. I mean, whatever. Here, I have one for turquoise jewelry. Woohoo! Let's see. Then this one I did just a bunch of black stickers. I had this is literally stickers and rub-ons. So look how cool that looks. Stuff you
I like those rubber ones.
I did too. This was just some old rub-ons I had, and then I had stickers like bees and ants, and it's like a Halloween one on there, and just whatever we found. So that, and then added the paint chip and added that chicken you saw. Then what I added in here that's new is I took one of the Bauhaus 6x6s and I added this to this. It's black, but it has all these other colors in it. I don't know. I just decided I'm also going to do in here is add some of my scrapbook papers. Then I had the skunk from another image and added the skunk on top because it reminded me, I actually got to write. I need to write on here because we had a skunk in our bushes. They looked just like this because we were walking up the driveway and I'm like, Tom, stop. He's walking on, you don't hear me. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, stop. There's a skunk. There's a skunk. Just stop. Freeze. Don't move. Anyway, he walks up to go look at it. I'm like, you're nuts. I mean, it's sweet and they're timid and they they definitely don't want to be around you no more than you want to be around. It just went into the bushes. When it saw us, went into our bushes and didn't come out. And Tom's like, I'm like, leave it alone. You want to get sprayed? It's afraid of us. It retreated. Let's respect it and walk away. That's what you do in nature. You respect nature. It's sweet. It came up, probably to eat some bird seed. I don't know. Get water, drink out of the bird bath. I don't know. I don't care. It was in the bushes. So he couldn't find it. And I'm like, don't get in there. You get sprayed. I'm going to laugh my ass off, and you are not sleeping here tonight. You are not sleeping here. If you smell like skunk, out of here. Go get a hotel room. So he didn't. So he left it alone. But I mean, that was the first like close up ever, because we were walking up the driveway from a walk, and it was just, and it kind of retreated. I mean, again, they leave you alone. They're very shy. They're very sweet. You'll bother them, they don't bother you. That's what people need to. I see so many things happen with people on Instagram now. It's like just respect nature, and you won't get hurt. Okay? Just respect nature and animals. As I got my green, we did. What were we doing on this one? This was.
Skeleton leaves.
Oh, I need to write down. See, this is what I need to do. No, this was with the paint paper. Eileen had me spraying green paint paper, and then we inked it. Yeah, I need to write that down. See, I need to write that down, because this is like supposed to be an idea book, inspiration, a fun art book, all the above. So then I decided to go with taupe. When I saw this, I knew I had paint that matched it. I even wrote down the paint color that matched this exactly that I had. And then I found a paint thing from the store that matches it.
Wow, matches perfectly.
Look at that. Like this one's a little, darker, but that's an oyster shell. This was folk art barnwood. And then look how the Baja's paper just goes with that perfectly. And again, like this would be reminding me I have this paper right later on. I'm like, oh yeah, aqua. I started this one, added that because I love aqua green, and I added that. I added a gray section, then mapped that one. I already added a gray kitty I found. It's cute. So I started an orange section, and I took on this one. I was playing around. I remember I was making the little chipmunk watercolors. That must have been one I decided I didn't like. I added him to paint chip. But this one I just did this is a Megan Quinlan stencil. This is 2, and then I just cut it out. Oh no, was this the Dina Wakely? I'm stupid. Wait a minute. This is Megan Quinlan stencil. This one is Dina Wakely stamp. I stamped it with like a water, was it Neo 2s or whatever. Anyway, cut it out, stitched it on, added some paper, added that just on top of paint chip. So, because I thought of that when I was working. I'm like, why can't we get the paint chips from the store? Steal the paint chips. Nice thing about having a purse. And then you could art on these. And if you wanted, if you took this, they're glued in, and turned it sideways, use the Heidi Swaps punch and turn this sideways, it would fit in here.
Those are really big paint swatch cards.
They are big ones. And I don't remember where I got, I have different ones I've taken from different stores. So, well, I know they're free, but when you take exactly like that's probably what they're not planning on you doing. But anyway, you could use these, cut them and put them in your Rolodex, but use them as mini art collages and use this as a starting thing, like a tag. So there's my orange mind mapping I started. See how elaborate that is. So I still got all these. So any other colors I think of I want to add to it, that I haven't done. Like I decided when I found a kitty, I was like, okay, I got to do gray. We light grays, dark grays. I love aquas. I got tons of paints this color, and I thought taupe would be fun for anything neutral. I know we already had brown, but brown and taupe are different, right? So green, you could go as elaborate as going with like this green or that green. You could really do whatever, however you want to go. Turquoise, one of my colors I like to use. So like just add to it. So I still have, I'll hold this up. So I just use these little, they're 3M, makes these little sticky tabs and you write on them. There's by 3M. And then so you can see I have this much room left now.
And those tabs are removable and movable, right?
Yes, they're
Yeah.
excellent. So you can, if you got them like misaligned, you don't like if you don't like how you've lined them up, pull them off, move them around. Yeah, they're like the sticky notes.
Yeah, they had some at Dollar Tree too.
Yeah, these are awesome I use these for the classes and different things. But yeah, so I have that much room left. So that's my progress. I did not a lot, but some in this. And of course, if you don't want it to do like this, be careful with your sprays. Besides, it got sprays and splatters, but I'm messy, as you guys know. So plain simple. So there's that. Anywho. So I have worked on the color journal. I haven't done, where's my vellum at? As much as what I would have liked to get done, but we're just a little busier right now with summer. I'm gonna grab my cutter real quick. Okay, CB. So I saw this idea on Meg's. Her channel is called Meg's Journals. She's on YouTube, and she is doing like prompts for each day, and she works in junk journals, I think, primarily. That one. I sat my cup on it, and then I got a embossed image. So Helen reminded me that we already did this. So I'm like, oh, see, that's gone in like my index cards or somewhere to remind me I did do that. Would be good. It serves as a memory keeper. All right, so I'm gonna make some strips. So I'm gonna do. She made vellum washi tape, which I thought was a really fun idea. And I think vellum, yeah, I guess, yeah, vellum washi tape. We're not using washi, but you get the idea. And so I'm going to use some of the new paper line from Vicky's and make some of these little strips. Now you can make them, obviously, let's make a few wider ones too. You make them any size you want. And yeah, this is one of those things like the basic art supplies that we, most of us have, like vellum, and that we forget to use. Yeah, you can stitch on it, stamp on it. You can emboss on it, you know what I mean? So I was like, she uses vellum a lot, Meg's Journals does, and I'm glad to see that because, again, you just kind of, you forget every time. You get all and you're excited about this or that and the other and the new things. Okay, so I could work on the little one or my big one. So what I had picked out, I have her meaning Vicky P, because I can't pronounce her name either. Everybody knows her. She's super famous. Her new line with Stamperia, I showed this last week, is called Create Happiness. She has another, she has more stuff coming out in the same line, and you can pre-order it now, FYI. So some of her stuff still hasn't came in. That was from the original release, or came in, but it's sold out. Even the pre-orders sold out. They will eventually get more back in. Like I got this rub on, but she had butterflies and I think a leaf one. And anyway, they all pre-ordered, sold out. So we're gonna play with these. I'll use that one today. Even this one might look good with the even as a compass, that might look good with that new bug paper set. Okay, I have to hold this up so I can remember.
Wow, I didn't know she had all those stencils.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, I'm a stencil junkie, and I like the postage stamp one. That one's really cool. Yeah, and then this one was she have names on these? No, just numbers. You have to look. She has a name for them all. This reminds me of a ledger page. This is a postage to travel. I'm excited to try today is these, all the little edge ones. I'm excited to try these today. Now, if you have a system, like some people do where they hang them up, Stamperia puts hooks on all theirs, so you can hang these up. I don't have a system like that, but if you do, Stamperia does that. So, and I love all these cutesy borders. So, all right. So I had picked out some. Let's just work in the middle because that's where it's opening up to. This is 300 GSMs. This paper is thick. And we're going to use some of her cute little die cuts. In her second release, she has die cuts. Yeah, first step is admitting you have a problem. Hashtag stencil junkie. I am a stencil junkie. I have so many. I have no idea how many. A lot. I've been buying them ever since I started scrapbooking and before mixed media. Love, love, love stencils. I need a bowl or something to put these in temporarily. Or basket. Let me find something. There we go. That way I won't lose track of these. Now there's a bunch of little ones. So what we'll probably do is put Vicky P stuff in one of those envelopes and keep it together. She does some really cute videos. She has in her newer the pre-order. There is more of these little die cuts in the next set. So I can't remember what else. But there's butterflies and flowers. It's just really cute. And I love the bigger ones. I wish she came out with just like a big set and then little sets, like little things, big things. I think I like the boots. I'll probably end up using the boots. So I looked through my paint colors, trying to find some paint that I thought complemented, and this does really well. This one is Apple Barrel Sage Green. So I'm going to do maybe paint my background, and then we'll start working on some of these. So that's what I'm going to start off with. Oh, better put something behind us. I'm messy here. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to blob paint all over the entire book. Hey, Barbara. Oh, you're laughing so hard your side hurts? I used some of her stamps already on the little index card over here. I like the stamps stamped very nicely. Like it's a good quality, like a really good quality, like what you call the acrylic stamps are made of, polymer. Yeah, some clear stamps stamp good and some don't. And these stamp really nice, like so nice. So whatever, these I like better than Stamperia's rubber stamps. Taking a drink here. Okay. Oh, I need water. I forgot something. Okay, Devin. So, has anyone else had any new art endeavors you want to talk about or share with everybody?
Zena has started on her flashcard.
Oh, cool! This was a fun flashcard prompts.
And let's see.
So many others not so fun. You know what? Yeah, I should do, depending on the color. Maybe I should photocopy some of my flashcards for my color journal. And then I could have, and then
I shared the photo. She posted a photo on the Facebook group.
Oh, okay.
Of the beginning of her card. It's really cool.
Ooh, that's beautiful, Xenia. Oh, I love that. The hand is part of the wave. Holy crap. That's beautiful.
Very nice.
It's painted so pretty. Is everybody looking? If you're not, look up. There are many items in the Joggles collection for Create. Yeah, they just got them in. Joggles just got in the Create Happiness stuff from Vicky P. I think I got mine from a cherry on top because I didn't want, because you know me, we'll wait. And now Joggles has them. So just FYI. And I think some of them are already, some of them are already sold out on her. Like the stone paper ones, I think are sold out. Some of the rub-ons already. Her stuff is selling out like hotcakes everywhere.
I don't know why, but any of the links Kat posted are not going through.
What? That's weird.
Oh yeah, it goes to Joggle's website, but it comes up with page not found.
Yeah, every one of them.
Oh, that's weird.
She said, Kat says there's many items in this collection. Just go to Joggles and search Create Happiness. Okay.
Yeah, there is a lot. Agreed. She doesn't need to post every one of them. Just, yeah, you can search that. Search Stamperia. Look, Vicky P.
Right.
And actually, if you go to Joggles website and you can just click on new products, you'll see them there. So they always have the top. You can click on the new stuff. And then you can also click on the other one, which says things that are back in that sell out. Oh, I'm going to go get, she had some white rub-ons. They're definitely all sold out, but I know I have some white rub-ons. I'm going to go grab those. If I get more, another layer of paint on here to put in the background, because otherwise this will fall into it. I matched that really well. So I'm going to, I'll grab I know I have some white ones. I don't remember what I have. These are boys papers and it's so thick. It's incredible. Because rub-ons were a big thing once upon a time, and now they're back in style. I love it. Good, a paint booger. You don't need that. No paint boogers. Thank you very much. Woo, here's another one. You can tell this is, well, I will admit, hold on. I will admit I've had this paint a while. But it's still good, even as paint boogers in it. It's not dried up. It's still good. So, did you hate that when you're painting your walls, you end up with paint boogers on your wall? You roller it or brush it, and you're like, ugh. It comes off the pan. I do not enjoy painting. Oh, no problem, Dar. You don't have to apologize. You're a great mod. No problem.
Great mod.
You're a great mod.
If that all is the only thing that happens today, we're fine.
Yes.
Exactly. No big deal. You don't have to apologize.
Yes, and we're very lucky. We are very lucky to have you here, Kat.
We are. And it's a lot to be watching and reading chat and to, I did not do my flashcard today, Jill, but the prompts, let me see if I can find them again. I just saw that way back.
Kat posted them.
Oh, she reposted them? Okay. And link to Dee's channel. See what, if I'm drawing, I'll look back at what I missed. Do a page of swatching every turquoise color your own. That's an interesting idea. I have a lot of variations of turquoise. That's why I did an aqua page too, because they kind of fall into that color. Oh, is that the name of that bird? I just saw, I'm looking back through all the chat I missed. Blue-footed booby. Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta write that down. Where's my book? I didn't know that was its name.
Or just star the comment so you can find it later.
I can find it really quick. So I got my book next to me. I'll write it in pencil and I'll do something with it later. I can erase it. Blue. Booby. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so my page is dry. Anything else good I missed? I think I'm going to, Jill saying she was going to get one for each of your kids. You can do a card a day together. Perfect little size for a kid collage. You color on, and then they can spend through. That's a great idea, Jill, for the how do you swap Rolodex? I love that. She's going to have one a day their kids can do and have their art. That's so sweet. Macaroons, that was it. Okay. She's honored. She's the first. She's the first in my, what's the Edie Color book?
Which book are you talking about?
Dee Dee's book with these, what she call these?
Oh, the mind mapping?
No, the quotes.
Quotes.
Yeah, from people. They're the
Oh,
funny.
her wingnut.
Wingnut. I said it earlier, and then I've got. Oh, yeah, it was waves, peace, and letter O. They're really good prompts.
Yes, it makes
They're about pea boogers.
Makes up
Yeah,
for the last week.
Oh, last week's prompts were terrible. Here, I'm gonna grab my rub-ons, and that's the ideas that people came up with in chat too. Let me grab my white rub-ons. So Xenia's doing hers, which is just a hand and a wave. It's so pretty. It's so cool. All right, I have my black and white ones in a drawer together. This one has some color, but that one could have went in the black and white drawer. So let's see. These are ancient, so some are not. Some I know this one's ancient. I won this. I never used it. I got it from I'll think of her name in a minute. Ooh, a whole white one. All these little white ones. Do you remember these, the American Craft rub-on books?
I remember them.
Yeah, they had these in like all kinds of different colors. This one's got some. Oh, okay, let's put that on there. Okay, here's some white ones. This is ones where I use bits and bobbles of the white. Okay, that was from the Dollar Tree. These are not old. I used to watch QVC. I don't know if they're around anymore. Yeah, it was literally a piece of wax paper. And they sold like these giant packs of these rub-ons and stuff. They used to sell these when they were popular. American Crafts had like a ton of different packs of rub-ons a long time ago.
Eileen, did you finish cleaning out your supplies?
No, I'll never finish.
Oh, here you go. Here's 7 gypsies. They had rub-ons too. So I wish
Gypsy stuff was really nice.
I wish they were still around.
I know.
Well, she's still around with Tim.
Who was it, Eileen?
What's her name?
What's her name?
Yep, that's how I feel at the moment. What's her name?
One of his makers.
Yeah, it was. And Eileen told me that too. And I don't remember it either.
Okay. His main one that he always goes to. God, I can't remember her name.
That's like to be me. It's awful. Okay, so I'm gonna just put a bunch of these on randomly. If I cover them up, because some of this is gonna have the vellum pieces on here, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'm just gonna get something on here. If it gets covered up, it does. And if it don't, it don't. I was like, no biggie. Like I could have, for instance, we could have like these little things coming out of the boots. That might be kind of cute.
Paula Cheney. I looked.
Paula Cheney.
Yeah,
found
She's
her.
the one that had 7 gypsies.
Oh. Tell Paula we missed 7 gypsies. Bring it back. Now, some of these are old, so I'm never sure how well they're going to do because they are not, some of these are not new at all. Oh, I think I did crooked. That sounds like me. That's all right. I'll just use the rest, and that way my boots are not just sitting there and they're falling into the page. If somebody had to put some, it matched it all too well here. The cool thing about rub-ons, I learned this, and I can't think of the YouTuber. She says it. She only does planner stuff now. I know Debbie always remembers her. Anywho, she was the first person, and I'll think of her name at some point. It hit me. She used to take rub-ons, and she was the first person I would see doing this. And she would just not use them in the sense of like rubbing them on like completely. She would just do random bits of the rub-on a page. She never did like exact. And it was just kind of a neat concept. It's kind of like before mark making became popular. You know, like this is kind of like the rub-on version of, mark making before it was a thing.
Devin says, is it Vicky B?
No. She's no, I wish it was. That'd make my life easier to try to figure out her name. She was the first person that I saw using rub-ons in just kind of a mark-making artistic way, and everyone started doing it after she did. She was kind of the trendsetter for this, but I can't think of her name offhand. I'm sorry. Oh, see, this is what happens when you're really old rub-ons. They eventually just stick to the wax paper. So my recommendation,
use the damn things.
Use the damn things. And if you keep them for a century like I have done, you'll end up having them stick to the wax paper and be no good. And it's a waste of money and just a waste. So I've had, now some just are poorly manufactured, okay, causing that. I have had a few Tim Holtz ones do that. They're brand new. Not brand new, but, newer. And then sometimes manufacturer. In this case, this one's just old. This one is a Stampin' Up! One. This is just an old one in this case. But I have had newer ones do this as well. So again, like we take and hold on to things, because we like it or think we'll have that special, that special project or whatever. And then what happens is the special project never comes along, and then you have like rub-ons like this one that stuck to the paper are now useless. So use your stuff.
Well, they do give you that kind of that effect of half there, half gone.
There you go. That's the positive way to look at it, Helen. That one is definitely half gone.
Yeah.
I like it. Helen, I look at things as half empty. Helen looks at everything as half full. I like it. I need that in my life. My daughter and I talk about that. My oldest, we're kind of the half empty. I think my other daughter's the half full. I try not to be, but sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, this was intended just to have splotches. But you can see how like rub-ons were addictive and everybody loved them because you could do so much with them. Kathy also loved rub-ons too, so we both still carried that from our scrapbooking days. And I did use this in mixed media later too, but like my first started using them, it was definitely from scrapbooking days. The good old days.
Shelley and Terry have posted their flashcards.
Oh, cool.
Let's take a look.
Distressed rub-ons. Exactly, Jane. Distressed rub-ons.
This is Shelley's.
Okay, cool. Let me grab it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I like that. The
Art
color
by
is wonderful.
Marlene. The clouds, the waves. Oh, and there's the O's. The fish is blowing bubbles. That's cute.
That is cute. I love that color too.
I do too. Someone scrapped it at one point. Really? Wow. It looks so good. Glad you didn't. You worked through the uglies, right, Terry? You were working through the uglies. You got it. No, it was. Who's texting me? Hold on. Someone's texting me. Okay. Oh, good. I don't need to respond. Okay. I just included on something. All right.
Terry's is down there too to look at.
Oh, good. Thank you. Let me grab it. Okay, so there she put the word peace for peace. And what was it? Waves and O. So the O,
Yeah.
oh, okay, the O, and then she did the scene in the O, and then the little O's around the edge, and then the water and the waves.
That's nice.
And then the hot air balloons. Oh, so good. That does look peaceful and serene.
Yeah, the first one was Shelley's and this is Terry's. Yep.
Terry's, thank you. That's awesome. The first one was Shelley's. That one's Terry. That's the one Terry said she almost gave up on. Gotcha. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Well, I like them both. That's neat.
I love how you've got that stuff coming up out of the boots.
Thanks. It's like, oh, that's cute. Even if they're my distressed rub-ons, right? Since they have stuck to the wax paper. It makes it look cool. Yeah, I forgot. I wonder if Stampin' Up still sells rub-ons.
Hey, Julie Topaz.
That's the wrong side. Wake up, Colleen.
Hi, Julie.
Oh yeah, Eileen, I got a stencil from Stencil Girl because you're always telling me to wake up, and it says "wake up,"
Good.
and I
Hang
saw
in it.
that, and I was like, I gotta get that one. Let me find it. Hold on, it's underneath my.
Hang it over your bed.
Hold on, it's in my new order here. Hold on. It's in this little grouping of stencils I just got. Hold on, where is it? Wake up. I got the wake up one. Here it is. Stencilholic. Wake up.
I like that.
So there you go, because Eileen's always yelling at me, wake up, Colleen. So I got the wake up stencil. See, like these would look good coming out of the boot too. This little mask. That was from Stencil Girl. I didn't show you guys, but I figured you were probably ready for some art and probably tired of looking at stuff I bought. Make sure I do the right side of the rub on. Yep, everyone needs a wake up. I cracked up when I saw that stencil on Stencil Girl. I was like, that's for me. Eileen is always telling me to wake up.
And it never worked.
It doesn't work. See, now we're getting closer to noon. See, I'm waking up now. Been up since 8:30. Doesn't matter what time I get up. I will not be awake till later. No matter what time I go to bed, no matter what time I get up. My clock is always the same. I thought that was interesting because he's like, if you get up, go to bed earlier, get up earlier, you'll be more awake in the morning. I'm like, nope, and I'm not.
What time are you going to bed now, Colleen?
I've been going to bed about 11:30, and I'm not any more alert than before. And so it hasn't helped. I don't know, I'm just a nighttime person, and I can't trick my body into thinking it's, I'm going to bed early, so you should be awake in the morning. Nope. It just doesn't work. I'm just still an afternoon, evening person. I'm not a morning person. And no matter what time I go to bed, it has not changed at all. I'm trying this new, I'm doing this new routine. It hasn't made a difference at all. And maybe I need to do it for 30 days. Now, it hasn't been 30 days. What is it? 30 days before you it becomes a habit, maybe. I mean, it's about 2 weeks. So we'll see in another 2 weeks if I can be more awake in the morning. This would be a test. All right, so there's still little bits and bobs stuck on here. I'm just gonna, oopsie, those aren't even coming off. So here you can use every little bits of your rub on. Oh, there's one. I done missed that one. That's a good one. Let's see.
Carrie says she's the same way. She's tried, doing the thing, but just mornings just don't work.
Yeah, I mean, he's always saying, go to bed sooner and then you'll feel better. Nope. Still sit there totally out of it. Or stream totally out of it, whichever. Yeah. Just My dad stays up all night. My brother used to, when he worked third shift. He liked working third shift. My dad, now he's retired. He stays up all night. He hardly ever got sleep. Like, it's just, I think it just sometimes just in your, it's just in your DNA. You're nighttime person, daytime person. Like, it doesn't matter. You can't trick your body. Like, I would honestly say that Tom has been a morning person, you know, our entire marriage. Like, that's never going to change even if he quits working. My sister-in-law, his sister just retired, and then she's still waking up early, you know, for work. She couldn't, even after months of being off, and she went and got a part-time job, working a couple days a week, because she was awake anyway. And then this job, she says, easier. It's not stressful. So it just gets some extra money, and it's not like her other job that stressed her out. So, which I thought was really cool. So, but again, she said, I still wake up early. I can't sleep in. Isn't that funny? And I'm like, I think all of his family's that way. They're all that way. They're all early birds. And I think my family and my family's night owls. So I think some of it has to do. I think some of it has to do with your DNA. Honestly, it's Tom's like, you go to bed. Like, it doesn't matter. I feel the same. I go to bed at 3 or I go to bed at 11 or whatever. I feel the same. Actually, I feel better at 3 because then I sleep a lot later in the morning. But yeah. So who in the chat is a morning person and who is a night person? And we know Dee Dee's a morning person. We already know that.
Yeah.
A night owl, let's see. When you walk, when your pet, the horse is in the AM. Your work from home now. Pop open, yeah. Even though you still wake up early, even though you don't have to drive in. I don't walk and pet horses, cats as much as I do as I feed the cats. Darlene's a night owl.
Jill's morning. Cat's morning.
There's got to be someone's probably did a study about this, about morning people, night people. You know, there's had to been a study about this. I should look for it. Why are some people mornings? Some people are night. Like, why? I know the teenagers are night people. That doesn't count. So I don't think that counts. I'm talking about, we're talking about adults, you know what I mean? So referring to adults, because I think every young person is a night person. But I mean, as you get older, does that change? Were any of you, for any of you that are morning people, were you night people when you were young? Let's ask that.
I was.
So you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, it's just like this teenager built-in thing. But I do think that, you'll switch, because I don't think that stays. But if it stays, like in my case, it's never quit.
Eileen, are you a morning or a night?
Morning and night, because they take a nap in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Got to factor in the naps. Yeah.
That's a good point. On the wrong side again. Nope, I was the right side. See, I need that. I can't remember which is. It's just not coming off either way. All right, that one's done. All right, so let's work on.
Yeah, I want to see the vellum before I fall asleep.
I'm pouring out Eileen to death. Sorry,
Before she goes for a nap.
Okay, let's lay our vellum down. Oh, so my vellum strips are definitely not even. I can't even do a cutter straight. Why do I bother? Can anyone cut straight? Is it easy for you? Look at that. Even using a cutter, they're not even. Okay, so let's go and put some paint down. And we're gonna, what paper line do you want me to use, Eileen? You want me to use this one?
Yeah, use Vicky's P's.
Put them on the other. Okay, so let's do that. Let's put some paint down on something. There's my book. Yeah, put it over here. All right, so she used, I don't remember if she used a thick paint or a thin paint, like that part I don't remember. I was watching this last night. So I was like, this is a cool idea. So let's do some washi. Eileen's falling asleep watching me do the rub-ons. Actually, I hear the lawnmower going in the background, and that humming is probably making you sleepy.
Is it your lawnmower that you hear or mine?
I don't know, somebody's.
It's probably mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Across the street.
Nobody's mowing my lawn.
So I hear for me, like to me, that sounds like a fan.
Oh,
Like, you know, like.
I'll mute so you don't.
No, you're fine. I'm just saying, like that sound is calming to me, like a consistent sound like that. I run a fan, and you know, that kind of stuff makes me calm to hear stuff like that.
Yeah, background noise.
Yeah, just this consistent, like using a fan. Hold on, I got paint boogers on my hand. This one's got a lot of paint boogers because it's older paint. Glad I'm using it, right? And letting it dry up. All right, so we got some paint down. Now, I'm going to leave that because we know if we heat up the vellum, it's going to curl. So it's going to work around that. So let's get some papers to glue down. So we need, where's my new garden pack? That'll go with Vicky's stuff. So let's do that. She used, I don't remember she like I said, I watched this last night, but that was a cool idea. So to make your own washi tape with vellum, she comes up with some cool ideas. I've watched Meg's journals before. So again, I'm going to go and work around my wet paint because if you dry your vellum, it's going to curl up and melt.
Bye, Sophia.
Bye, Sophia. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. She's prepping for supper. It's just like, to me, it's like, it's mind-blowing, the 6-hour difference. I was thinking, why haven't we heard from Kathy much? I know she's just spending time with her kids or grandkids, and that's important. I just like, but I keep thinking about, it's also the time difference.
Shelley says she never goes to bed early. She doesn't want to miss anything.
That's right. Something exciting might happen. Well, yeah, there's live streams at night, mornings, for every, I guess, time and time thing. And if you, work or don't work or. I put on some of these gloves. And now I do hear Eileen's cute cat.
He's snoring.
Yes. Baby. Such a cute baby. So I got some boots. I'm going to glue on some gloves. I just want to hug that sweet little thing. Let's see if any of At least as far as my dogs go, Smokey would be more of the snorer than Bandit. He's also a dreamer. And he just gets to, it scares me sometimes. He seems so upset when he's dreaming. I had a dream last night. I guess because this weekend we're going to Tom's dad's birthday party. And I guess that's on my mind. And I dreamt that my Tom's brother, for some reason, they had like just stuff all over the sidewalk at their house. And I had this dream, it just really bothered me. And I'm like, why don't you clean this stuff off your sidewalk? You know, why was I dreaming that? Why would they care there's stuff on their sidewalk? You know, dreams are just such an odd thing. And so I had a dream that I was irritated with them and told them to clean up all their stuff that's all over the sidewalk. No idea. It's not even at their house that I'm going to. That's the funny part. I'm going to his other brother's house. And I dreamt about that last night. I woke up and I was just chuckling, thinking about that. Like, why? Why do I care?
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. So what you guys been up to? You and Kim. I've been super busy. Not caught your lives. No, I think I'm gonna try out. I'm gonna put in some of Vicky's used stamps, and I think what else did she use? I took notes. Hold on, I wrote down paint spots, stencils, stamp, clear stickers. Hello. Okay, I need to do some stenciling. Okay, cool. Now I got an excuse to use her new stencils. Okay. Lisa's got up to 1,000 subbies. Her and Kim stream on, was it Tuesdays? I could have the day wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lisa. Hold on, I'm sticking to the computer paper. There we go. I think I'm good. Maybe a couple more. Let's see what else is in here. Some little radishes. And then I'm going to get my stencil. This might be, or just going to be too big. Let's see. Now, depending on, the size of your washi, obviously is going to, or vellum, is going to vary what you can put on it. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. All right, put this up.
Lisa's finishing up her hot air balloon and going to make paperclip charms on Monday.
Paperclip charms. That's fun.
Now, when I talk, I hear an echo.
Okay, I do hear echo when you were talking. Or maybe it's brief, hopefully. Let's see. Let's use this one. We made this aside over here. Hold on. No.
CBU.
Okay. Maybe you could just leave and come back. See if that helps. So let's see. I'm going to use white to show up on the vellum nicely, right? So, oh, here they are. Here's the Post-its I use on my color book. This is what they look like. And then you write on it and then just pull it out and it reverses. I was talking about that earlier. I don't know what they're called. Okay, so maybe that helps. Sometimes that helps.
Is that better? Nope. Still there.
Wonder if it's the mowing.
No, they've stopped.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's not too bad. Yeah, she got through 1,000 subbies. Okay, her giveaway is Saturday. Cool. Thank you. Kim streams on Monday and Lisa streams on Wednesday. Thank you for the reminder. So if you haven't subbed to her channel, they're like Kathy and I. They stream together, get into trouble.
And Lisa doesn't let Kim talk.
All right, there we go. So we got paper, some paint, and stencils.
Looks nice.
I like the stencil. I think the stencil helps pull it together. Oh, the words on here. Yeah, I like this stencil and stamp in her set because it looks like typewriter font. I'll show you the stamp. I'll stamp with it when I get done with this, and I'll show you. It really does look like typewriter font. It's pretty neat. Let me set this over here. Let's do these little numbers here. All right, so there's that. So now it's starting to look like something. Like because I was watching her, and as she makes journals, and as she was working on this, I was like, oh, each little layer is really like just pulling it all together. It was fun to watch. It's such it's almost dry. Such a cool idea. Yeah. And this is like, something, like stuff that we already have, right? I mean, it's not most of us, we have some stencils, we have scrapbook paper, and we have some paint and whatever, and stencils. So everyone can, and cool. It's like, just customizing it. It's a fun idea. I'll probably need another piece of paper here. What did I do with that? Hold on. I realized I only got 2. And you know what's happening. I'm like, there's got to be 3. You can't have 2. You got to have 3.
Right.
Hi, Christine.
That's going to bother me. Hi, Christine. Okay, I need another piece of paper. Okay. Now all's right with the world. Okay.
Thank you for telling us.
Yeah. Do this in 3s and all is right with the world. That's what's wrong with the world. They aren't doing it right. So, just saying. See these little circles here. Like, I always love the coffee rings. I always love those. That's her other stencil. Let's try them all out. Even though it's not like a global thing here, but let's just try this out. Why not? Ooh. And then we'll do some paint splotches down here. I'll leave that one open for some stamping. See me, I'll cover the whole thing in a stencil because I am a stencilaholic.
What ink are you going to use to stamp with?
She used, that's a great question, actually. She used VersaFine.
Oh,
Do you
that's
think
nice.
Yeah, so I'm hoping I have the right color. I should have a black. I should have a black VersaFine. I'm hoping. And I was like, because I was thinking stays on. Did I do all the strips? Okay, I guess I did all the strips. Okay. I was thinking of stays on, but she used VersaFine. Okay. So here's all my
VersaFine is the only black ink I use.
Okay, so let me look over here.
Permanent, isn't it, Eileen?
What?
It's permanent.
Yeah, it's a dye ink.
Dye ink.
Now, is it that she used on the vellum so it works on slick surfaces then?
And it doesn't stink like
Days on.
See if I have VersaFine. Oh, good, I have some in here. She used, I can't remember what color she used. She used a color. Let's see what colors I got. I have green, black, purple will not match.
Eileen, it was you that recommended the Scotch Create glue stick, wasn't it?
Like brown.
glue stick.
Yeah, Scotch Create glue stick.
Not me. I never use a glue stick.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. I think she did say that. I think she said she used
I use Scotch glue, but not a glue stick.
Oh, glue. That was it.
Okay.
That was it, like glue like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. I have used Scotch glue sticks and they are nice as well.
Yeah, I researched them, and on Amazon, Joann's, and Michael's, the small glue sticks were very, very bad ratings, but the 1.41 size, the bigger glue stick, is wonderful. It is really, really good.
Interesting. I'm looking for her stamps. One moment. Ooh, I unbury things. I gotta figure out where I laid her Vicky P's stamps. I had them out, but I've got so much on my desk. Let me scoot some stuff around. Okay, that goes back into the vellum or rub-ons. Okay, stencils.
It's funny to get rub-ons. You do a search for rub-ons, and 99% of the time you get flowers.
Oh, I was afraid of what you were going to say.
Yes, I was too.
I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Man, what you Google search, it startles the crap out of me. And I'm like, oh, God.
Flowers.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I was looking for some, and it seems, page after page shows flowers.
Do you mean that the rub-ons are floral themed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This is turning into the whole lip fiasco. Let me look around me. Oh, I found them. Okay. Oh, duh. Remember I said I better put them in a basket? Nope, they were in the basket. There you go. See, I just don't trust myself. All right. All right, let me look at the colors of my book. I'm thinking I'm going to go and use the brown. Let's try brown, see how that shows up. I'm going to use this, and hopefully it's still good. Let's see. Again, I'm missing the little paper's there. I'm like, ooh, the paper's not there. I wonder if it is. Let's see. Oh, good. It's still juicy. Okay. Not going to show up. I wouldn't say it's super dark. I don't know if it's low on ink or not. I'm not sure if this was the color or not. I don't know. We'll see. If we don't like it, we can restamp it. But maybe I'll do black and brown. Maybe I'll do both. That way it won't be totally. Let's do both. That make me happy. In threes, do it in threes. It makes the world better. Like my philosophy.
That's the rule.
That's the rules. Don't break them. Don't break them. Don't even think about it. I didn't realize VersaFine. Ooh, I love this one. This is the type one. Woo! Stick my finger in paint over here. I love that I did love that. I didn't know VersaFine was dye ink. I don't know why. I just didn't read it.
You never read anything.
That's true. That might be true. I love this one. This is part of Vicky's stamps. See, it's like looks like a tiny typewriter words. I think
That's nice.
This one's my favorite of the set. This and I love the coffee rings. Now in what time is it? 12 minutes. Kathy Arbor will be on, just FYI. Try to wrap this up and by 1 or close to it. So I get so caught up in sometimes what we're doing. That's definitely my favorite. That one's like, I love this little typewriter font. Let's do some of these little numbers. Wow, you can definitely see my black is more juicier than the brown. So I probably need a new pad or refill for my brown VersaFine.
I like their ink, and their Versamark is the only embossing ink I'll use.
That makes sense. So you prefer VersaFine, of course, over this stinky Stays On.
I enjoy anything better than Stays On.
Okay. Okay, let's see. What was my notes? Hold on. I got to keep my paints separate. Okay. Then we did she did some dots and stuff. She did little stickers and stuff too. I don't know if I need that. Mine's pretty busy at the moment. Let's see. Like if you, I wonder if, were those stickers? You remember I bought the one garden kit thing? I don't know. I grabbed that. See if I can find it real quick. It might have had some stickers in it. Like little vellum ones. Okay. Stop stamping. I could just stamp all day. Here I am. Stamp, 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 stamp.
Did you put the paper back in that pad?
I did, because I'd lose that. I did shove that back in that pad. Thank you for reminding me, in case I didn't. So I had misplaced this already. Okay, so let's go over here. Get my book. Pull that back over. All right. And I'll move my paint blob over here. Let that dry. Because I keep sticking my arm in it, of course. That looks really cute. So
They look nice.
that's
They do
fun.
look nice.
So, and then to cut them a little shorter, I gotta do different lengths. Like over here, I don't have anything, so I'll do these long. There's my stapler. Now you could put, oh, I know Begonis, the faux stitching. You do faux stitching on these. And you could do sewing machine stitching, faux stitching, hand stitching. Vellum's pretty cool. And I'm glad I saw her working with these because I forgot how cool they are. Like, how about cool vellum is. Pull my page up. It's stuck to the paper. Now, if you don't want to use staples, I could run this through the sewing machine. Think I could? Let's see. Let's try this out. So if I do it, how far can I bend my book? And then run it through the top. Okay, I'm going to go for it. All right, entertain the group. I'm going to stitch these across the top.
I hope we don't hear a clang.
Yeah, hopefully I'm hoping that this should fit under here. We'll find out. You'll hear me sewing. I don't want to bring my sewing machine over. That'd be like insane. Okay, this here. As she stapled hers, do whatever you want to do. Might be too thick. I'm probably good. Yeah, it's too thick. Right, let me try moving forward. Might be too thick. I'm so bummed out. It might actually be too thick. It's the paper so thick. I'm gonna try again. Don't work. I'm gonna staple it.
Make sure you have a long length.
Okay, hold on. Cut this start
Yeah,
over.
that's a good point. That's a very good point, Eileen. Otherwise, it'll cut the paper.
It probably won't even go through.
Yeah, the paper's pretty thick. So if you're using thinner papers, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it again and see. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Yeah. Eileen, do you still have your sewing machine?
Do I still have my sewing machine?
Yes.
Try about 3 of them.
All right, it's working now.
They're all Bernina's?
I had to help it along.
No, one is not. And I've got my felting machine, and I could keep on going.
Wow.
I haven't used that felting machine in, a long, long time.
I don't think I've ever heard of a felting machine.
It's like a sewing machine, but you use wool and stuff, and it felts the wool.
It makes felt?
You use wool and it felts it.
Like if you were gonna weave, or like makes it fuzzy, or
Well, it depends on how much you felt it, whether it's fuzzy or not.
okay. Does anyone else have
Yes,
one?
like CB says, there's multi needles in the head.
Multi needles in the head. Oh, like hand felting, like poking the wool.
Yeah, but it's a machine.
Machine. Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, roving into felt. CB must have one too.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Cool.
I forget who made it. I was it brother? I forget.
There
But
you go.
it turns out nicer than felt you buy at Michael's, that's for sure.
So
Make
what?
make a felt jacket or
So what did I was gonna ask you what you did you felt? That was gonna be my like what did you make with it? That was gonna be my next
oh, I
question.
use the felt on I guess hanging quilts and stuff like that.
Hanging quilt. Okay. So does the felt come out looking more organic than the stuff they sell in the store? More.
Well, it depends on what color roving you put on there.
Okay.
You don't make it in one color. CB, what is the name of yours?
I'm gonna take my extra
Oh,
piece and
CB doesn't have one.
put them over
She's seen
here.
them used. Okay.
I
Oh,
want to think it's brothers, but I may be wrong.
Did you use these when you made dolls, Eileen?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
you've done a lot of different things. No, I never even heard of this. But then you worked in a sewing shop, right?
I
Or
worked
a
in a quilt shop.
quilt shop. That was it.
Well, I won't say I worked there. I did classes.
Oh, okay. Where Eileen did the all colors blind 5 that she has had us do before. Now this I'm just using just sticky roller tape. Just adding some of the extra pieces in since it goes with this collection. Just gonna stick them in there. There you go. This is a fun idea. Just kind of like, I don't know, just something different for you to add to your pages, like interests. Is now you have like stuff that moves. You know what I mean? It's fun. Just saying. Keep it going up the side. So you could do this with any of them. I like how that turned out. So there you go. So there was some stamping,
I
paint,
like that.
I do too.
and then you got
Stitching.
just a little bit of play or movement in your book. And then you could put something in behind it, not leave it plain. Of course, I got birthmark mark in my fingers. The rub-ons. Usually make these and just glue like these little pieces randomly down. Here's another one. I don't like that one there. Yeah, I like this. It's a cheap way to make your own washi tape, and it's fun and custom. Since she didn't have washi tape with her collection, we made some using two different companies. We used her stuff and this collection. So
That looks great. I would never have thought of using that substrate to make that.
and I was able to, if you smush your book, bend this cover way back, you can get it through there. I just had to kind of give it a little help. And now I have stitches for the back ready to go. And if you're less messy than me, you won't get black on birthmark everywhere.
Watch, don't bend them. Don't bend the strips.
So, I mean, think of all the little, fun ideas. Make them for your farm journals, make them for whatever. And if you want to, you could staple it. If you want to make a little tab, where's my stapler? I got it out earlier. Oh, he's got green staples. I want to use that there. I forget. And these are a wrong green. So you could have these going across like this. So if you like little
flags or banners or something.
Yeah. So if you put, that might be cute. Let me do that to these. Hold on. I kind of like the idea. Sorry, chicken. We're gonna cut you a little flag here. Kind of like the idea. Let me cut that. Now it looks like flags. Maybe if I can get through it. Need to sharper scissors might help. Ooh, we got a little smearage there on this one. Maybe it wasn't quite dry. Oh, I like that. So now they have little banner bottoms. All right, you could. Oh, what's the other thing you could do? Your decorative scissors. That's my sound effects for today. Use your decorative scissors, and you could do that as well.
I want to know how many people went through their decorative scissors a couple years ago and threw them all away.
Well, like we had the pinking shears. Remember, I bought those. I don't know where they're at. I bought like pinking shears, and we have our hair thinning scissors. What are some of the other ones we got? Oh yeah, I was thinking. Oh, this tool. Like, where's my vellum at? Where are the vellum strips I didn't use? Hold on. So I was just thinking about that. You could even do some mark making things. Let's see. Will that work? Let's see. I hope this would be hard enough. Let's see. Will that work? Yeah. So you can. It's very, very light. Obviously, let me if I can get this to show up on camera. You can kind of see it, kind of not, but you could try some mark making tools on this vellum. It's kind of fun just to see what you can do with it. Now, why do we not play with it? Just forget about it like everything else. So then you could have these little short banners running across the top, or long banners, just something to play with. I feel like I need to do like might want to eat the edges of the pages, and maybe I feel like the boots need something, but I don't know what.
You need a title on there.
It's like it's still missing something.
A title.
A title? Do you think I need to darken the edge? I heard Eileen's getting angry.
Yeah, nobody listens to her.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this. I feel like my boots are still disappearing into the background a little bit. Okay, title. Okay.
These boots are made for walking. And then put music notes on there.
And not for gardening. Yeah, these boots are made for walking. I like that. Oh, I have her little oh, I could use some of this. I'm just gonna do it. See if I can get. I'm out of pen. I feel like it. I need them to be a little bit dirty. They are garden boots. Let's just have a little bit of grunge.
Make sure you go down the center of them.
Oh, doy. Yeah, my boots look a little clean here. A little too clean.
Looks good.
Yeah, now you can see them better. They were kind of. I matched the paint too well. I'm proud of myself. When you match it too well, that's pretty good. And this was not like this is not part of their collection. So look through your paints and see. You might have ones that match. Okay, we also have. There's flowers. What else were there? Okay, let's see. Butterfly. Oh, butterflies. We're in here. Let's see. Don't want to go like overboard. I do go overboard.
Is there a bee in there?
B. No, B would have been good.
Get that other pad and Futzy cut a bee out.
Or fly or whatever it was. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, where were those? I'm trying to think. I just need some leaves. I need something. I don't know what. This is the part I don't like. Having to do work through layers. She made it easy at least. There's some die cuts in here. Let's see. Some leaves or like some little flowers maybe. I could draw a stem. Yes, no, maybes. Everyone undecided. Do I need those? Not need those? Do I need just to have a couple things above? Here, how about that? Oh, that's simple because it's a pretty busy page. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. Let's just put a little simple, like, little butterfly on the boot.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just put like a little butterfly there. That looks cute. Okay. Pen. Maybe get a pencil. See if I can fit that in there. That's a lot. These boots are made for walking. So I write it here. Here.
You have to write it small.
It's going to have to be. And you know, my skill set is tiny. That have we find a little skinny pen. This is a skinny pen.
Bye, Darlene. Have a good day.
Bye. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Oh, if I get to show out, this probably still isn't dry. Kill my felt pen. These boots are made for walking. I'll be singing that the rest of the day.
Sorry.
I love that song. Boots are made for walking. That's what they do. They'll walk all over you. Xenia, hold your ears. I know she can actually sing.
Nancy had a heck of a lot better voice than her stupid father.
Any other quotes you can think of? I kind of like the scribbles on the outside of the boot, actually. Just having the words there. I actually like I like that on there, actually. No matter what it says, just anything. I just kind of like that little detail. I need another boot quote. Oh, this is sticking up. Eileen, you got another one? These boots are going to walk all over you. I'll finish this song. There, these boots are going to walk all over you. No one's going to really be able to read it from a photo anyway. So that just gives it some extra little detail. Scribbly bits. I like it. Not sure I like these though. The only thing I'm not sure about, I don't know if I like these. I feel like this is like there. It's that one off. There. I hope everyone had a good time today and enjoyed the haul. Go back and watch if you missed the haul from the beginning. And we did a flashcard in the beginning, and went talked about the color journal, and finished the page. So I hope everyone had a great time. So I will get off of here. You can go over and see Kathy Arbor. She's that is her name on YouTube. And I will see you guys next Thursday. And I think Kathy will be back on with me. So, all right. Bye, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye,
Kat.
everybody. Have a good
Bye,
rest
everyone.
of the day.
See you later.